Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that Will soon find himself in a tense and dramatic situation when he meets Electra. And this interaction will not stop at just a simple meeting. Electra quickly attracts Will, but problems begin to appear when the complicated relationship between the Spencer and Forrester families gradually becomes the focus of the story. Just the fact that Will is Bill's son and Electra is a member of the Forrester clan creates a series of potential challenges. For Will, the relationship with Electra is not only about romantic attraction, but also an opportunity for him to explore a new world, an environment that he has little exposure to before. However, Will is not completely focused on his career goals during this internship as Katie and Bill expected. Although his mother always hoped that Will would take advantage of the internship to learn and develop his career, but his infatuation with Electra derails this plan. With her keen sense, it doesn't take long for Katie to realize that Will's attention is directed to a goal far different from his professional development. Electra is a charismatic model, and Will seems to be fascinated by her looks and confidence. But this also puts Will in a difficult position when the relationships at work become complicated, especially when the love affair between the Spencer and Forrester families is always accompanied by conflicts and contradictions. While Katie worries about her son's future, Bill has a completely different perspective. He is proud of the way Will approaches his new position with the same excitement as a contestant on a dating show, feeling that his son is discovering different aspects of life in the world around him. This leads to a difference in how Bill and Katie view Will's relationship with Electra. While Katie's concern about Bill's son's seriousness encourages him to explore what life has to offer. Will Will's new love with Electra lead to a major plot twist? According to the latest revelations, Will soon encounter a new rival in his pursuit of Electra. This makes the audience curious. And could this rival be RJ, a family member of Electra, and also has close ties to the Forrester family? If this is true, Will face a real challenge. The feud between the two young men may explode, not only because of love, but also because of self-esteem and asserting personal position in the family. Will, with the arrogance of a Spencer, will not easily give up this fight, but RJ is also not an easy person to deal with. Will the conflict between Will and RJ lead to serious consequences, even a rift in the relationship between the Spencer and Forrester families? In the coming weeks, viewers can expect an escalation in the tense relationship between Will and Electra, along with the appearance of a new love rival that will push the story to a climax. Things are getting more complicated when Will not only confronts a love rival, but also has to deal with family relationships, especially between his parents. Will choose love or career, and will Electra be the one to help him change his perspective and find the right path for the future? The relationship between Carter and Steffi will enter a period of serious tension and conflict, all starting when Carter, who was once a trusted ally of Hope, suddenly becomes the subject of suspicion of Steffi. From supporting Hope's decisions to her new business moves, Carter seems to be straying from his usual role, which makes Steffi uneasy. This trend continues when Carter decides to arrange for Ivy and Electra, two familiar faces in the fashion industry, to pitch a new jewelry line to Forrester Creations. Carter, who is usually known for being numbers-oriented and financial, seems particularly interested in expanding his brand through this jewelry line. However, Steffi does not share this view. She feels that Carter is overstepping his authority and making unconsidered decisions that she believes could impact the company's bottom line. For Steffi, every business decision must be based on clear numbers and bottom line. She saw no evidence that investing in this jewelry line would benefit Forrester Creations in the long term, especially when the company was facing other challenges in maintaining its position in the fashion market. So when Carter introduced Ivy and Electra, Steffi was blunt. She refused to partner with them, believing it was a bad business decision. This disagreement quickly escalates when Carter, who is usually calm and professional, loses control of his anger. He becomes angry because he believes that Steffi has not really given his project a fair chance. Carter feels that Steffi is ignoring the potential benefits of the jewelry line and judging things too quickly without considering his opinion. During a tense meeting at the office, Carter begins to complain about the way Steffi manages the work, and this is when things take an unexpected turn. Carter's anger becomes more evident when he not only argues loudly but also completely loses control, which leaves Steffi completely shocked. She has never seen Carter like this, who always keeps his cool and respects his colleagues. In a moment of emotional outburst, Carter even slaps Steffi, an unforgivable act that will surely have serious consequences. So, what happened to make someone like Carter lose control to this extent? It could be the pressure from work, it could be the accumulated tension from the increasingly complicated relationships between the characters in the company. But whatever the reason, this act of violence will definitely change the relationship between Carter and Steffi forever. Steffi will not be able to let this go easily. Not only because of the physical harm, but also because of the loss of trust towards someone she once held dear. This will make Steffi question Carter's entire existence in the company and whether he is still suitable for his role. As for Carter, will he be able to explain his actions, or will this be the beginning of his downfall at Forrester Creations?